All right, guys, welcome back to Confessions from the Darkside. Today's episode is going to revolve around the 13 Nights of Slaughter. This is our intro, but I don't think we need a disclaimer for this one. What do you think, Darcy?
Well, I'm reading from a book for most of them, and so are you, and they're based in a Victorian time, so I doubt they're going to have much obscenities or vulgarity in the language, I can imagine. So I think we will be safe.
All right, guys. Since this is an intro, it's going to be short and sweet and straight to the point. And as in horror fashion, the murder point, the tip of the knife. But there is no disclaimer. This is our intro to what some people would normally know as your 25 nights or 24 nights of Christmas. But we're doing it in true horror fashion and doing it with all our horror lovers' favorite number, 13. This is our intro to our upcoming series that we are doing. Hello and welcome. This is our take on this festive period. We are going to take you back to a time before the technology we have even existed, where spending time with your loved ones was a tradition to sit around the fireplace and listen. A simpler time, when family and close family friends celebrated these times as a happy celebration at home, where everyone had fun within their families' homes and actually socialized, not sitting glued to technology and losing yourself in a TikTok or YouTube short. They actually enjoyed spending time with other humans and making their own entertainment and fun. What time is this, you might ask? But this is a time known as the Victorian era, where a tradition was to read scary ghost stories around the fireplace, all huddled together with blankets and the fire, and each person taking a turn reciting these stories, whether they were an ancient family tradition, made up stories of times past, or the age old actions have consequences.
On the run up to the big day, for a chunk of the world's population, we will be taking you down through memory lane and taking you way back to a time where telling spooky stories at Christmas time was the thing to do. For 13 nights, we will upload a new story, and on night 13, we will be doing one together. And then a Discord watch party where we're going to be watching a classic 80s movie, which is called Scrooged. And over the festivities, we hope to host a few different Halloween horror movies this week. Scrooge is actually based on a Charles Dickens story, and I thought that was well fitting, basically, to have a watch party with that movie, and we both agreed. That would be a great idea. If you've not seen it, great, you're going to love it. And if you have seen it, well, you know it's awesome. If you would like to join us for this, then we will be sending out invites on our Discord to come and join us for movies, fun, and laugh. Just let us know if you would like an invite, and we can send it on over to you. And we can have a wonderful conclusion or a scary conclusion to the 13 Nights of Slaughter that we hope to celebrate every year during the podcast and have it as our own wee confessions from the Darkside tradition where we do 13 Nights of Slaughter. 13 Nights our way, the confessions of the dark side way. Wouldn't you say,
I
Luna?
would definitely agree that this will be a festive thing, and as everyone knows, we are a horror channel, so this year was the beginning of our journey into the future for our podcast. So next year will be a little more organized, and I honestly think that for future holidays, this will be something to actually be interesting to do for some or most of the holidays. I will say though, most of holiday movies, if they're not centered around Halloween, are going to be pretty cheesy. So I think it'd be interesting and fun to have those holiday treats sprinkled in there to do watch parties. Obviously, our biggest month for watch parties will probably be October, figures,
Or
but
Friday the 13th?
or Friday the 13th, yes. And quite honestly, in Friday the 13th Fastin', there's probably only one movie that's going to be acceptable to watch.
Or something very bad luck, yet no luck, or something.
Yep. But yes, this will definitely
Spoiler.
be worth it.
Join us on the 11th of December on whichever platform that you use to listen to our little podcast on. And again, join us in Christmas Eve. where we'll be watching Scrooged, and I'll have to try and stay awake. I'm going to try American time like I usually am at the weekends anyway. So join
Yes,
us
join us.
on Christmas Eve watching Scrooged with banter and crazy.
Loads of banter, guys. We're
And we
definitely
will
going
look
to.
forward to seeing you.
Yes, we are
Oh,
definitely going to be enjoying this way too much.
yes. And we wanted to share it and enjoy it with everyone who takes the time to listen to our podcast. And that really means a lot to us.
Absolutely. And also, one last thing to throw in here. Darcy has diligently let me know this morning at sometime this morning. I was, either half asleep or sleeping completely. Shout out to whoever shared our podcast on the Twitter. That is greatly appreciated for getting us out there, and just wanted to do a shout out to you.
I'm just going to the notifications. Paranormal underscore overload reposted our post, which was the season 3 breakdown of Supernatural. So thank you, Paranormal underscore overload. We really do appreciate people doing stuff like that.
We do. Thank you. And we also appreciate comments and everything like that. But guys, this was a short intro into our 13 Nights of Slaughter. We look forward to scaring you soon.
Join us.
Join us. This has been Confession from the Dark Side. I'm Lunar Rising.
And I'm Darcy Darkness. Later.
Later.